is actually an Appalachian instrument that started, they found them dating back to the 1700s. It's kind of a hybrid of something called the German Scheitholz. And in the 1950s, even though the instrument had kind of died out because of the guitar and the banjo and some of the other stringed instruments really came more to the forefront, a woman by the name of Jean Ritchie, who was from Kentucky, started using the instrument as she sang folk music. And it started to become more popular in the 50s and then slowly gained interest. You are just doing really, really well.
It has gained more popularity, I think, in the last year or so because it has been made a state instrument. In 2001, it was deemed a state instrument, so that gives it a little bit more appeal, maybe. And it's pretty much in the same form today as it was then. And I mean, people built them and taught their children how to build them, and it's just passed down. And people are still building them, but basically they're pretty much the same. I just really go back to, I guess, the mountains and the peace and the tranquility that was of that era and of that time. And it just seems when you're playing music and you're listening to music, everything else is gone. And it's just a pleasant place to be.
Well, out on the road, an old tar heel on his back, a sack of meat by his side, an old outlaw.
The festival is in its 14th year. Started with a small group, and we're still a fairly small group, but the group, has stayed together and really functions to provide this festival every year pretty well. That's mostly what it does, is present this festival each year. We have food vendors, we have merchandise vendors, we have performers that are paid that come in and do the concerts, and then they do in workshops in whatever instrument their talent is in. Like this year we're having 53 workshops which cover 12 instruments, 12 different instruments. So that's a pretty good variety, and it's all free. All the concerts and all the workshops are free.
Oh, love the Dulcimer festivals. And I've been to Dulcimers, we've been going to festivals, I guess, for 7 years. First time we've been to Yellowbanks, though. And I've heard so many good things about it, great things about it. We heard one of the best things was being out here by the river and playing that song, the Dulcimer song of Banks on the Ohio. So.
You want to make sure you kind of, some people, they have kind of curves on their finger. And it's an easy instrument to learn. It's very easy. Anybody, with musical background or not musical background, it's really easy to play. Especially fiddle tunes, stuff like that, it's really easy to play. When you get into a little bit more of the harder stuff, it is a little bit more difficult than other instruments because you're a little bit limited on your notes. But for beginner instruments, it's great. No, I just encourage people to get into it. It may seem a little bit different at first, but I love playing and I enjoy it, and don't have any regrets about it. So.
You get addicted to it. It's like, oh, I gotta go practice, or I want to learn this new song. It's so addicting. I don't know how else to express it. And I think if more people got into it, they'd find that. Some people are into exercise, and they get those endorphins going. Well, you get the same thing from your music. Your music just can do wonders for you.
We look at it as music of the working class people, and there's a lot of legitimacy in that kind of music because it's when people get, they get together and they just like to have a good time being together. People are generally gregarious, and this is the type of music that brings people together, so that's what we like.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as fun if you couldn't share it
Yeah.
with other people. That's about the nicest thing about it. And if you play by yourself, it's okay. Play with someone else, it's nicer. But if a whole group of people are around and everyone's enjoying it, then that's really what it's all about.
People listening are just as important as people playing. We need everybody.